just a second. Okay. 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 I think we are ready. I think we are ready. Okay, good, good. So can everybody hear me? Good enough? Can you hear me? Good. Okay, so I'm very pleased to see you all again, Rain family, today on this training. So I know we said we are going to talk about 90 days game plan, but actually we are going to talk about rank advancements in Rain. The reason for that is because we have a lot of activities happening in our team. So let's just go, let's just start with the basics. There are a lot of questions. I know a lot of you have a question and have been asking about how to qualify for the ranks. So we are going to talk about 5 ranks today. I'm going to explain in the next 20 to 25 minutes or so how to qualify for a manager, senior manager, bronze executive, silver, and gold. So we'll talk about these 5 basic ranks, and then the next Wednesday at the same time, we will explain how to qualify for higher ranks, so for elite ranks. I hope that is okay for you. So let's just start, so we won't spend too much time. We know our time is very precious. And okay, let's go. I'm just going to remove this. Okay, okay, good. So let's talk about rank advancements. So why rank advancements? The reason is because in Rain we have 13 ranks throughout the business, your career. And of course, ranks are very important. Why? Because as your business grows, as you build your team, as your team is growing, you actually need to speed up your game. And of course, you are of course not just expanding your business, but you're also growing as a person, and you're growing with your ranks. So you can see all these ranks here on the slide. So we will lead you. We'll go through all these ranks step by step. So the first rank is a manager. But even before you achieve and hit this first rank, when you purchase your starter package, you are of course Rain Associates, so you become a Rain partner. But you do not become a manager instantly. You need to do something to achieve this first rank. Now let's go on the first one. So let's talk about how to qualify for higher ranks. So but before we do that, we will explain some basic things. So let's talk about personal volume, personal qualifying volume. So that is PV. So how do we get a PV? As you can read here, we can get a PV from purchases that we personally make. So whenever you make your own order of any of the products, so we have 6 products in Rain, you actually get a PV. So you get 50 PV from purchasing 1 box of Soul. You get 60 PV from purchasing a box of Core, etc. So that is how you get the PV. But not only from your personal purchases, you can also get PV from purchases made by your preferred customers and online retail customers. So how is that so? So let's say that you get a customer. So this is a person that is not going to build a business. They simply want to benefit from using the product. They want to improve their health or even maintain their health. You get PV as well. So as your customer purchases, so buys a box of Soul, you get for 1 box of Soul, you get 12.5 PV. As they purchase a box of Pure, you get 8.25 PV. From Form is the same as with Soul, you get 12.5 PV. So if your customer purchases a box of core, you get 15 PV from them. So meaning you can get PV in either way. Okay, not only from your purchases, but also from purchases made by your personal customers. So this is a PV. Then let's talk about dual team group volume. So dual team group volume is actually a volume that includes purchases made by anyone in your dual team binary structure. So the simplest way how I can also explain this is if you go in your back office and you open organization, then you choose tree view. So all the people that you can see there, plus your customers that cannot be seen in your binary structure, so they are actually like as you're here, but all people that you can see in your structure whenever they make auto ship, whenever they register somebody, whenever they buy their own products, whenever their customers buy products from them, this actually counts into your dual team group volume. So, but personal enrollment tree group volume, so that is a GV group volume, includes you and your personal enrollment tree. So now what does it mean? What is the difference? Because I know some of you still have a lot of questions regards this last two. So what is the real difference between dual team volume and group volume? Is actually, let me explain this in this way. All the people that you personally sponsored as distributors, as partners on your team, and all their team members, their partners, they are actually your group volume. But the dual team volume, you get it from also like from your spillover. So from people that are actually were not brought through your partners, your personally sponsored partners, but it's also like those are people that maybe like came from one of your uplines and they have been placed in your structure. So that is basically the difference between dual team volume and group volume. So group volume is actually just from your personally sponsored partners and from their teams. Okay, so this is the major difference. And why is it so important to understand the difference between these two is because at certain points when you're building the ranks, the group volume becomes very, very, very important. Okay, it becomes very important. We will also talk about some other things regards group volume and why is it so important to work on the group volume, why is it so important to be consistent, why is it important to grow your team in one of the next trainings, because sometimes we know that people are chasing the ranks instead of building them. So it's so important that you are actually growing your group volume. Okay, so group volume becomes very important. If we look here on this slide, group volume becomes very important, as you can see, with Platinum Elite. Okay, so here we start counting. So now let's start with our first rank, manager rank. Now, before I explain what does it means to be a manager and how you qualify for this rank, let me just tell you something interesting. Is this information actually came directly from the company, from the corporate? So when I spoke with them a while ago, especially about one topic, what I found out is they said that on average, in this company, in Rain Company, on average, partners qualify for their first rank in 21 to 25 days. So in, let's say, 3 weeks. So let me just repeat that. On average, people qualify for their first rank in 21 to 25 days. So what does it mean they qualify for their first rank? Sometimes people qualify for a manager within this period, on average, of course. And but sometimes people do not hit manager as their first rank, but they jump over manager and they hit senior manager. So they, register, they become a fully qualified distributor and they qualify for senior manager. They even don't hit manager, they just jump on senior manager. So on average, it takes 21 to 25 days to qualify for their first rank. Why is it so important to understand all these ranks? Is because you need to understand that when people join your business, that every single week, when they do not qualify for any rank, they're actually losing focus. So it's very, very important that from today on, we help people we help all our new RAIN partners, and we help all our team members that did not qualify for their first rank. We need to help them to do that as soon as possible, because when people hit their first rank, this also gives them a hope. It gives them a belief that they can really do it. So how do we qualify as a manager? So the first one is, you as a distributor, you need to have 50 PV, so personal volume. And again, we explained before how you get PV. You actually get it from your personal purchases or from the purchases of your personal customers. So you need to have 50 PV. You can buy 1 box of Soul and you get it. And then what you need to have as well, you need to be dual team qualified. What does it mean to be dual team qualified? You actually need one personally sponsored active partner on your left leg, and you need to have one personally sponsored active partner on your right leg. So then you're dual team qualified. Plus, you need to have at least 300 points on your lesser leg in 1 week period. And as we know, in RAIN, a commissional week starts from Wednesday and it finishes on Wednesday, actually like on Tuesday evening. So within 7 days, you need to have 300 points on lesser leg, you need to be dual team qualified, and of course, you need to have 50 PV. Now, these 300 points can come from your team. So this is like a team volume. It's not a group volume. So you can get it just, from all people that are on your left leg. You need to have 300 points on your left leg. And from all people on your right leg, you need to have 300 at least. Now, the earning potential, with this, you can earn up to $1,000 per week. So this actually means like, a lot of activities is also from your customers, from distributors, from different activities. Then with manager, you do not get generational check match bonus. We are going to explain what does it means when the time is right. So at the next training. Plus, when you qualify as a manager, you get $30 rank advancement bonus. So you get $30 rank advancement bonus. Plus, when you have at least $300 on your lesser leg, we know that one cycle in RAIN is 300, 300. You get $30 from this as well. So you earn actually at least $60 just from these two things. And now the next rank is a senior manager. So for senior manager, is again, you need 50 PV, you need 50 personal volume. Then you need to be dual team qualified. Again, one active personally sponsored active partner on your left, one on your right. Plus, you need to have at least 700 points on your lesser leg. So each side at least 700 points or more. Then again, earning potential is you can earn up to $1,000 per week. And when you hit senior manager for the first time, you receive $60 rank advancement bonus. Now, I want to make it clear that rank advancement bonus comes only once. So when you qualify for senior manager once, you actually get $60 the first time when you hit this rank. You do not receive this bonus over and over and over again when you're requalifying, but you receive it for the first time when you hit it like for the first time. So this is a senior manager rank. Yeah. Okay, let me just okay, can you hear me better now? Because yeah, Esther has sent me a message that she cannot hear me very well, but I'm actually my volume is working very well. So maybe Esther, you can try and you can try to increase the volume from your side. I don't know if it's the connection or something else, but anyway, we are going live in on Facebook, in our Facebook group as well. So if anybody is not able to hear me very well, please just maybe switch to Facebook, and you can listen the training there as well. I believe it might get better there, the volume. So okay, so senior manager. So we spoke about senior manager. So those are the qualifications for senior manager. And the next time when we will talk about other higher ranks, I just want to let you know that I'm also going to share this file. I'm going to share it in our Seeds Revolution team members Facebook group. So everybody will be able to get their hands on these slides, on this PDF file as well. So this is a senior manager. So now we are going, we'll start with executive ranks. So we will explain bronze executive, silver executive, and gold executive. And then we finish with the training today. But as promised, we will talk about all higher ranks the next time. And I promise it's going to be very interesting. Let's go again. So we started with manager and senior manager. So those are two basic ranks in RAIN. And then we start with executive ranks. So we have three executive ranks: bronze, silver, and gold. So when you hear the word executive, I want that you hear the difference. So when you become an executive rank, when you hit an executive rank, that means something changes, right? So I remember when one of my mentors years ago, when I started with this business, when he was telling me about these ranks and he was explaining them, he told me one thing. He said, Marina, you need to know something. When you start with your business, as long as you are qualifying for manager and senior manager, your focus needs to be on building your team. Okay, so you need to focus on bringing people on board. You need to focus on growing your team. But when you become an executive rank, your focus needs to go on mentoring. So and that really, it stayed with me up till today. So when you become an executive, that means like now your focus needs to go on helping your team members. So as a manager and senior manager, you need to focus on building your team, on growing your team. So your team needs to grow, okay, with numbers of people, etc. But as a bronze executive, you're going to see this in just a few seconds. So first thing that changes is you need 100 PV now. So with manager and senior manager, you need only 50 PV. But as a bronze executive, you need 100 PV. That means like you need to buy at least 2 boxes of Soul, or maybe like if you buy 2 boxes of Core, you get 120 PV, right? So plus, you can also get this PV from RAIN partner teams. So as you qualify with RAIN partner teams, you get the credits that you can spend on buying the products. And of course, you just pay the shipping. So, but we'll talk about this some other times. So 100 PV is the first thing. Then you need 1,500 volume on your lesser leg in 1 week. So 1,500 on your lesser leg. That means at least 1,500 on your left leg and at least 1,500 points on your right leg. Plus, you need to be dual team qualified. Again, we explained this before. You need to have at least one personally sponsored active partner on your left leg and one on your right leg. And I want to make it clear. So if you do all this, you have 100 PV, you have 1500 on your lesser leg, you are dual team qualified, but you do not have the listing, which is a one manager enrollment tree leg, you are not bronze executive. So what does it mean to have one manager enrollment tree leg? That means that you need to help one person on your team to qualify as a manager. And we explained before that manager needs to have at least 300 points on their lesser leg, 50 PV, and they need to be dual team qualified, right? So, but now, you need to help one person in your team to become a manager, to hit a manager rank the same week when you're qualifying as a bronze executive. I want to be clear. I want to make it clear here as well that this person that you are helping to hit a manager rank doesn't need to be your personally sponsored person. So let's say that let's say that you register Ronke, on your left leg, and Ronke is not maybe very active, but she's going to register maybe Kashmir under her, and Kashmir is the one that is going to hit the manager. This still counts as your own manager because he is in your group volume. Okay, you brought Ronke, you registered Ronke, and then Ronke registered Kashmir. Kashmir hit a manager, so that means you basically became a bronze executive. So once again, for bronze executive, you need to have 100 PV personal volume. You need to have 1500 points on your lesser leg in 1 week. And in the same week, when you are qualifying as a bronze executive, you need to also help one person on your team to become a manager. Plus, you need to be dual team qualified. So now here you can see that as an executive, now it's not just about building your rank. It's not about you becoming a manager or a senior manager or about to become a bronze executive, but it's also important that you start focusing on your team. So now you're becoming a leader. You need to help somebody from your team to qualify as a manager as well. The earning potential as a bronze executive is you can earn up to you can earn up to $1,500 per week. Then you start earning generational check match bonus. As I said, I'm going to explain this generational check match bonus the next time. So you're going to see I'm going to explain it at the very end of our next training. So the generational check match bonus, you earn it like one generational check match bonus, plus you get $90 rank advancement bonus. So this is again a one-time bonus. So as a bronze executive, this is what you need to do. I believe we have a lot of people out there that are working very hard to even become a bronze executive. So if you have any questions regards to this rank, please also reach out to your senior upline if you have any additional questions, or just ask, just send your question post it in the comments below in our Facebook group, okay? And then we have a silver executive. So as a silver executive, again, you still need 100 PV. Now what it changes is you need to have a bit more volume. So with bronze executive, you need 1500 on your lesser leg. But as a silver, you need 3000 on your lesser leg in 1 week. So 3000 points on your lesser leg in 1 week. You need to be dual team qualified, plus you need to have 2 manager enrollment tree legs. So again, 2 manager enrollment tree legs. Now we need to explain something else here. So how do you get these 2 manager tree legs? Let's say that you personally sponsor 5 people under you, okay? If you personally sponsor 5 people under you, that means that you have actually 5 legs. Okay, you have 5 legs if you personally sponsor 5 people under you. If you personally sponsor 10 people under you, that means you have 10 legs. But how do you turn your leg into a manager leg? You need to have one person from one leg to qualify as a manager rank. So in that case, when you do that, then that leg turns into your manager leg. So let me explain maybe again. So let's say you register person A, you register person B, and you register person C. So now A, B, and C are your three legs in this business. But now let's say that person A brings 5 people under them, and person B doesn't brings anybody, and person C brings 2 people to the business. So now if person A brought 5 people into the business, and then let's say that one of those 5 people becomes a manager, that means that person A, so that leg A, becomes your manager leg. Then person B doesn't bring anybody, so that leg cannot become a manager leg, because person B, if they don't have a team, they cannot even achieve a manager, right? So so leg A actually becomes your manager leg, and so C leg, so person C brings 2 people, and let's say that person C himself qualifies as a manager. So this C leg becomes your manager leg as well. So what am I basically trying to say is that if you have 2 people qualifying as a manager on your leg A, that doesn't give you 2 manager legs. It is still 1 manager leg. So you need to have 2 managers from 2 different legs. Okay, so that actually gives you 2 manager legs. If you have 1 manager leg, if you have 100 PV, if you have 3,000 points on your lesser leg, and you are dual team qualified, you cannot become a silver executive. So you need to qualify for all these requirements. You need to achieve all these 4 requirements, and then you become a silver executive. I love the simplicity of achieving all these ranks, because there are some companies out there where maybe like to achieve silver executive, you also need, they're going to say, okay, you need to have 2 bronzes, you need, this will be also one of the requirements. So Rain really makes it so simple. So those are just 4 requirements that you need to achieve, and you're a silver executive. So then as a silver executive, you can earn up to $2,000 per week. Then now you start earning 2 generational check match bonuses deep, plus you get $200 rank advancement bonus. So $200 rank advancement bonus, this is one-time bonus where Rain rewards you for hitting this rank. So as a silver, you get this rank advancement bonus as well. So now let's say that in a 1 month, you qualify as a silver 4 times. As a silver, you are going to actually earn at least $300 per a week. It's only from team commission. So if you have 3,000 points on your lesser leg, you get $300, right? For 10 cycles. But I'm just trying to say that for being constant silver executive, you'll be earning at least $1,200 per a month, plus all other bonuses. So this is one of the ranks that in many countries, this is a very good salary. So it's very good for you, to maybe put this silver executive as your goal, or if you are bronze, or if you are silver, then your goal should be to qualify as a gold executive in the shortest period of time. And then gold executive, what are the qualifications? Again, as gold executive, you need to have at least 100 personal volume. So personal volume 100 PV is the same for gold, silver, and bronze. Then you need to have 5,000 points on your lesser leg. You need to be dual team qualified, and you need to have 3 manager enrollment 3 legs. So if you need to have 3 manager enrollment 3 legs, that means you need to have at least 3 personally sponsored people. And from all those, and each of those 3 personally sponsored people, they need to have at least 1 manager in their own team, or they need to be a manager themselves. in the same week when you're qualifying as Gold Executive. So these are the requirements for Gold Executive. Now let's go to look into your earning potential. So as Gold Executive, you're earning up to $4,000 per week. Then you start earning 3 generations deep. Plus you get $500 rank advancement bonus. So as a Gold Executive, when you hit it for the first time, you get $500 from team commissions, plus you get $500 from rank advancement bonus, which is $1,000 in 1 week. But as Gold Executive, if you are maintaining this rank, of course, you will be earning at least $500 every single week only from team commissions. So this is a Gold Executive. Now the next rank is actually Platinum Elite. We will talk about all higher ranks the next Wednesday at the same time. So 5 p.m. Nigeria time, 6 p.m. Central European time. So that is actually it. I would not even go any further because I want to talk about what's the difference, what really happens, what changes when you need to qualify for being an elite rank. So these are actually 5 first ranks in RAIN that you all should understand. So like I said, the next time when we go through all the ranks, when we finish with the other half, I'm going to post this PDF file in Caesar Revolution team members group, so everybody can have an access to it. So this is actually it. And what else? If there are any other questions that you might have, if you have any other questions regards to like any of these ranks, just reach out to your senior upline or just ask in the comments, and that's it. So again, the main difference between manager, senior manager, and executive ranks is in PV, and it's of course in the volume. And so with manager you need 50 PV, and senior manager 50 PV, and then with executive ranks you need 100 PV with bronze, silver, and gold executive. So then we said with bronze you need 1,500 points on your lesser leg. You need 1 manager leg. With silver, you need 3,000 points on your lesser leg, and you need 2 manager legs on your team. And of course, as gold executive, you need 5,000 points on your lesser leg, and you need 3 manager legs. So this is actually it. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody for hopping on. I hope you enjoyed this training. And like I said, if there are any additional questions, please just feel free to reach out or ask any questions. I wish to all of you a great, great day and a great and peaceful evening. Thank you so much and have a great day. We see you next time.